Good evening, everyone. Welcome to GhostBox Live Experimental Sessions. My name is Greg Bach, and thank you very much for joining me tonight. I really appreciate you taking your Tuesday night, spending some time with me, and see what kind of spirit communication we can get tonight. Tonight might be a little bit different than normal, so we'll see what happens. We'll see how things go. But that being said, a couple things to get through first, if you do not mind. We got to ask to share this video out. Share it to whoever you feel might find this interesting. Especially tonight's going to be a little bit different, but that's why we call it experimental sessions. If you are so inclined and you like to support the work that I'm doing, please subscribe to my Patreon. It starts as low as $3 a month, and it goes up. And for each different category, you do get some benefits if that is something that you are interested in. That money helps a number of different ways with the different spirit box work that I do, including stuff like our Living Paranormal show, where we go out and we are investigating, bringing locations to people live. Mainly, helps with a little bit of gas, quite honestly, and just helps with the radio show, stuff like that. So if you are inclined to do so, please do so. These are the folks that are currently subscribing to my Patreon. Thank you all so very much. I really do appreciate it. It's very kind of you to do so. And I do, it does help. It really helps. And as I always say, for those of you who do not subscribe to my Patreon, that is quite all right too. These are people who just want to help out, and other people help out in different ways. And you're all very much appreciated, to say the least. And then I don't have my links that I normally put on there, but the links to this and my donation are on the description for the video. I've been kind of working on some other stuff, but I will say also, if anyone feels moved enough tonight, or when we bring through loved ones or whatever, and they want to send me a love donation, you are more than welcome to do so. I did receive one tonight, and thank you, Don. I really do appreciate you taking the time and money. I know that for everyone, money is tough. So everyone who has put a little bit forward, has put a little bit more forward. It really is very kind, and I appreciate it very much. So thank you so much. And so a couple other things. First of all, before I forget, Friday, and I don't have art for it yet because I'm moving stuff around here. But Friday, we're doing the next installment of Living Paranormal. That's going to be at the Squirrel Cage Jail. That's in Council Bluffs, Iowa. I will not be there in person. I will be back here helping move things along from this perspective, but our investigators will be Christy Ayers and Keith Ottersberg, and they're going to be killing it and doing an amazing job doing a paranormal investigation of this place. They both, I know Christy knows the place very well. So, if you don't know anything about it, and I know that some people have been doing some investigations of it lately or whatever, this is the one to watch, just because it's going to be really, really, it's going to have a lot of great information. So it's going to be fun. And that's going to start, I think it's going to start sometime on Friday evening, probably like I think about 10 or something, I guess. And I know it's going to be running on MN GhostBox. It's going to be running on Free Spirited, possibly Cobra Paranormal, if that's okay. A couple other places, but we are we're just going to go wherever we can, and it's going to be worth it. I guarantee you that. Also, as I always bring up, Brad just sent me some stuff like through Messenger to look at. That's some of the cool stuff he's working on. So if you are not on his page, please do so. Cracked Skull Paranormal, go like it. You can see all the updates that he has been doing. It's pretty incredible, actually, and the creativity that he has is really great. So definitely love it, and it's so fun to see someone with so much passion. And it's it's tough because I want to say it's not about making money. And there's a lot of people out there building who it's the same thing. It's not about making money. So I'm not trying to disparage anybody. But the thing is that I really have been enjoying his enthusiasm and his kindness of sharing just his ideas and stuff. And it's been really cool to see. And I think it's probably more than likely that some of that um, is going to be on Friday's show. So check it out for sure. And then Sunday afternoon, GhostBox Radio. We'll talk about something. I don't know. I don't have a guest lined up yet. And then it might just be me, which is always fun. Um, and then let's see, Sunday night, then GhostBox Live, kind of the whole circle, right? As far as me, I know a lot of you have been trying to get a hold of me. And I do apologize for not being around. The next couple of weeks are going to be very difficult for me, actually, because I'm getting ready for a move. The move is actually me not moving out of here yet, but the move is going to be moving, quite frankly, my ex-wife's stuff out of my house. And so that's been many years in the making. She wants her stuff. She can't wait to get it out. I can't wait to get it out. It's a mutually wonderful experience. So that is really a focus. And it's not just me working on moving stuff around. It's also me getting a lot of these other projects, some freelance work I'm doing, events that I'm working on, getting all that stuff done. So when she gets here, which will be in less than 2 weeks, that I can help her in any way possible, and she can help me, and that we are both closing a chapter. So that is, super, super exciting for literally both of us. So, that's so I know that a couple people are like, hey, I'm trying to reach out and you haven't been able, respond. And I do apologize for that. It doesn't help either that even though I'm trying to be careful of what I eat, I go to a restaurant tonight just on a whim and get like mac and cheese with with some shredded, beef or pork, whatever the hell it was, and it was amazing. Thankfully I didn't finish it all, but I feel like that there's a bowling ball inside me now. So like whatever. But there is it's just a lot happening over here, and it's good. But it is something that I'm it takes some time, and there's a lot of stuff. And like I said, we're working on some events, a couple online events that I can't talk about yet because it's slowly moving to the right direction. But they're going to be stuff that I don't think a lot of people have really any sort of uh, direct line to. And I think you're going to find it being really pretty cool to be able to take part in that. I hope you do at least, and I hope you consider supporting what I do, because I mean they're going to be events, paid events, but I guarantee the people that I've lined up to be a part of these events online, I think are going to blow your socks off. So I really hope that you consider doing that. Once again, we all know money's an issue, but the reason why I'm doing it is so I can make money. I'm not going to lie about it. I need to make a living. And so I've been doing some freelance work, and my business picked up a client, and we're hoping to pick up more. And my business is online events. So if you need an online event, let me know and we can talk through it. Also, for anybody who I'm opening up for private spirit box sessions also. So if you want a private spirit box session with me, no guarantees of reaching out to anybody, but if you want a private spirit box session with just me, and we can see who we can bring through, private message me and we can talk through the details of it. Okay. And we can, I just did one and I just delivered the assets just this week for the last one I did. So I have time to take on more if anyone wants to, or wants to know more of what I'm trying to do. So, or have questions or whatever else, reach out to me privately through a direct message, and we can talk through all of that. I'm going to just say my name, but then my name looks like Crack Skull Paranormal. Let's do that. So, there I am down there. So it's the person I did it to this week, I think they were very helped by it. Whether or not they wanted stuff they wanted to hear, but I think that they were able to get what they wanted out of it. So that's what I'm doing with that. A lot of like we said, a lot of changes and stuff. And one of them tonight is that before we do any spirit box, we're going to be changing some stuff around. And I figure that this is the great forum for it, because ever since I started going on to these networks, um, I've been pretty much doing it the same way, because I've been doing iterations of GhostBox Live now for about 6 years, and only within the last 3 or so have I been doing them on like Facebook networks. Started with Paranormal Warehouse and went to Paranormal United Network, went to Things, and now I'm on a bunch of them, including MN Ghostbox has now become much bigger player in all these things. And so one thing that's been constant throughout all of it is this. And tonight we remove it, and we're going to remove everything that's attached to it. This is uncharted territory for me. This is an area that, and I'm just going to be super honest about it. This was something that we, well, let's just tell the story. And the story is very simply this: on October 31st, 2019, and this is I thought it was 4 years ago. It's actually 3. But had somebody else here with me who I was seeing at the time, and this person being a psychic medium, I got a Ouija board, this little guy, and it is over 100 years old. And so we started using it, and something came through that we weren't very happy with. And so the person who was with me bound the board. And so I can't imagine what it looks like without the salt, because it's kind of probably worn away all the letters and stuff. People who are like, it's a 100-year-old board and you did it to that. We felt like we needed to. And the thing is, so that person and I have parted ways. And that's just the reality of it. I feel, as with all the moves that are happening, all the fresh starts that are happening, it's time to change this as well. And it needs to anyway, because first of all, I would prefer my ex-wife not coming in here and just seeing this creepy Ouija board. I always cover it up when I have people coming in to do work in the house anyway, but I've never moved it. I have not moved it in years. And tonight, what I'm going to do so, it's time for a change. It's time to let go of that energy that's attached to the board, all of it, all of the energy that's attached to the board. The other person has moved on. I've moved on, and it's time to continually close chapters down and look towards the future. And no better way to do it than live in front of everybody. So, this is, and the funny thing is like, this isn't unique. There's so many of you out there that I talk to who are starting their own chapters. They're starting new lives. Anyone who's ever watched Doctor Who, it's like a regeneration. It's like you live so many different lives. You are so many different people in your life, but at the same time, you are the same person. You're the only one person, but within that, you've lived so many different lives. You've been so many different people. And it's time to shut down one and start a new one. So what we have going on here is simply this. I do not have any of this stuff on. Let me cap my water here real fast. So a couple things. First of all, the Palo Santo. Yes, absolutely. Now, folks, I also want to be very clear about something, and that is that, in my view, a Ouija board is no different than a spirit box. I know many of you have a very different opinion of it, and by no means would I ever change your opinion on it. But also, you are what you put into these things, so you have to be careful, regardless. If I'm using a spirit box, if I'm using the bell, honestly, anything really. If I'm using a Velisca X murder house, so we'll just take out all this stuff. Oh, you on? Okay, there we go. Yeah, nope. The Linus detector, cat ball. What is this? Frankenmirth? Frankincense and mirth. It's like she put this on. She put it on the board. Of this, my old Saint Michael medal, which is interesting because what this is really, Amanda. It's because I'm moving the board. I'm putting the stuff on the board, Amanda. That's why it's moving, not because of spirit. This was on the board, which incidentally today I found my silver one, which I hadn't seen in a long time. Saint Michael, to many of you, means a lot to me. So it's always nice, and I live in Saint Michael, Minnesota. So it's really it's always very special to run across stuff like that. It's important that we hold on to these things, that this is our protection. This is what we want. And we're going to do protection here in a second, okay? Amanda, I don't think it was, to be very honest, because I'm moving my chair back and forth, and it's just causing things to move. Thank you though, but it's truly not spirit. Ooh, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I couldn't help myself. All right. For those of you who want to do this, we're going to do some protection tonight. And ask yourself for some extra protection tonight, right? The bell is moving over here quite a bit, by the way. That's just because I put it down. I'm not making fun of you. I'm just trying to lighten the mood here a little bit. So you got to cut the ties of the past, right? And I'm so happy that you're taking it lightly. I'm truly not trying to make fun of you. I'm just trying to have some fun here. Let's cut the cords, right? Let's cut the cords to everybody and everything that's attached to that board. Everybody, okay? They're done. We're done with that. Tonight we are asking for protection from our guardian angels, our loved ones, our spirit guides, every one of them. And tonight I ask that you protect me as I switch out the board. I ask that you protect everyone who is watching as we want to, Jeremy. And we just want to be able to move things along here, start new beginnings. And anyone else who wants to take a new beginning and take it on tonight with me, you're more than welcome to. You're more than welcome to take it on with me, because that's what this is always about. We are a group of people who all we do is try to make each other better. I've been watching you all for so long. We've been together for so long. And I just know that we are a group, a community of people who want to make other people's lives better, make other people happier. If you want to add on anything in your intention, this is a good time to do it, okay? So this is what we got. Imagine your loved ones, anyone, Saint Michael, whoever resonates to you. And especially tonight, Raphael, because Raphael is the archangel for healing. And tonight we all need to heal. I'm healing, I think, a number of you. So there's a light, and it grows bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And you just ask St. Michael, please protect me tonight. Raphael, please give me healing that I need to be able to move forward and help me be a better person and start a new chapter tonight. And anyone else who feels that they want to add anything to it, you are more than welcome to. I take that energy and I push it. And I ask everyone in this house to be safe. All my friends who are watching right now with me, for you to be safe and for you to get what you want, and that you have the start of a new chapter as well. And that I know so many of you on here, and I know that you have great new things starting, that some of you are getting married, some of you are, pregnant, some of you are just starting jobs, trying to figure out what you're doing. I really want you all to have this moment and to get what you want. We all deserve it, okay? We all deserve it. So, we going to close the loop on this, and thank you for the intention set 3 years ago, as we did our best to take care of an issue that we had with this board. I think we were ill prepared. I think both of us would have handled it different and better now, but this is what we are. And thank you for protecting me for all this time. And thank you, Anne, for putting that protection out there and protecting us. I do appreciate it. With that, let's do it this way. Trust me, no matter how I do it, it's going to be a mess, okay? So we might as well just get that figured out right now. Now, the thing is also is I want to keep the salt. And no, I'm not like a Hugh Hefner. I'm keeping like the toenail clippings or anything. I'm not done with this yet. So what I think I'm going to do, it worked better. It worked better in the dress rehearsal. No, there was no dress rehearsal. What we're going to do is this. Oh, for some reason, I thought you were heavier than this. Maybe I was thinking of myself. This is in a lot better shape than I expected it to be. All right, good. Put this somewhere where somebody who we don't want to name, who is furry, to get at it. We'll knock it over. Right? So there's that. Woo! Just a little added protection. All right. So we're not going to put anything on there at the moment, okay? Because we're actually going to switch out the board completely. Okay, this board is done for a while tonight, and I have something in its place, and you're gonna be like, ooh, what else could you have here that's more exciting than a 100-year-old Ouija board? Well, you'll see. Okay. Anyone feel an energy shift? If you haven't, don't say so. You don't need to appease me. I'm just curious if you had or not. I don't want to do that yet. Let's do this. Let's run something here a little bit. I'm going to read some of the comments here real fast. So, hi everybody. I'm looking at my personal profile. Hello. I really didn't say hello to a lot of people tonight, and I do apologize for that. So why don't we run a spirit box and just kind of see, let's for like 5 minutes or something and just see what happens, and we'll switch some other stuff, okay? So let's try it, okay? I am just shocked, quite frankly, that this board is not horribly warped, that it is that you can still see everything on there. Why don't we do this? No peeking. Why don't we do this though? Feel free to move. Feel free to do what you want to do, okay? Now, if some of you are being like, this is kind of freaky, at least I'm not cutting myself open and rubbing the blood on the Ouija board. And there's at least one person on here that knows exactly who I'm talking about, okay? So, anyway, let's, all right. Hey, you want to make an appearance before I start stuff up? Huh? You want to make an appearance? Just kidding. Just kidding. My God. So we got him. We can use him as a planchette if you like. You can see what happens there, right? So, how many of you are bored, like out of your mind by watching me at this point, right? You guys spent the last 34 minutes watching me pour salt into into a grocery bag, and now I'm just like petting a cat. I mean, I'm sorry. All I can say is I'm sorry to all of you. I'm sorry to you too. God, you're furry. All right. We got business to do, Liney Doodle. Love you. All right. I mean, the sad thing is, I think 99% of the people who are watching would absolutely agree with you. All right. Thank God for honesty. That's what I always say. All right. What do we got here? Let's do it. Is there anyone attached to that board? Hello. You're welcome. Well, I don't know if I said thank you. Are you happy that I moved the salt off the Ouija board?
Yeah.
Have you been bound to this board? Can you do me a favor? Can you move it? Can you move it? Can you work it for me?
See. So.
Can you? I don't want to run over anybody. Just kidding. That was me. But can you move it for me, please? Do you need someone to touch that to move? And we're going to get to that in a second. Not true. Same voice. Purple or careful, one of the two. Did it come up in closed caption? Even if it hits me, I wouldn't care. Do you have a name? Brad. My mind was somewhere else. I apologize. I don't even think I have my recorders down here. I only had 2 weeks to get ready for this, so. And the quality is much better on the digital recorder than this. Right? Whatever. Do you have a name? I think I Ouija'd my water out of here. Do you need help? Do I need help? Yeah, I probably do. Do you need help? Were you attached to this board for the last so many years? Yes or no, please? 4 more minutes, we'll try something else. Is there any spirits that have come in for the first time because they stayed away from this board?
Data.
Yep, I would agree. That's the plan. It was up here with me earlier, Robin. Is there a David here? Okay, do you all hear that? We got even line is going. We got 3 hellos. 1 hello, 2 highs. 1 was really high up. Scared the shit out of me, quite honestly. Especially him, he jumped. It was loud in here. Hello? Wow. I thought it was Linus at first. And he just was like freaked out by it all too. What do you all have to say? 70? Everyone has permission to talk. And I think you actually have that. What else do we have? Feel free to move the planchette. Can you do that for me? Can you move it to yes? Ooh. I think sleeping will be hard tonight in this house. All right. If anybody wants to cross over, if anyone wants to cross over, can you please hold on for a little bit, okay? So we're going to pause. Okay. We're going to try something else because this is experimental sessions, right? So we're going to do something else here. Okay. Now you are all probably like, well, what's the point of this? This is a Hasbro Ouija board. You just took off a 100-year-old Ouija board to put up a Hasbro. One of the last times I spoke with using this board, this is what I got.
How dare you?
All right, I'm going to play it again. This is the board that I used to get the next day this voicemail message.
How dare you?
Okay, so with that, the thing about that is then cut to March when Christy was here, and we had the voodoo doll that she brought, and then this Ouija board set up together. And we had asked, can you please move something in the house? And nothing happened. And then at 7 a.m., around that part, the next morning, upstairs, and there's a huge crash. And we're like, is that Linus? Linus is on the bed, so it's not Linus. So come down here. My refrigerator's over here, and there are trays that haven't been moved in 16 years, literally, and they cannot move. There is no decline. There's nothing. And they were just on the ground, sprawled. And I did a video of it. So that is really, you know, I don't know. So what we're going to do, and if you want to pause, first of all, if you're just like, I want nothing to do with this, you know, I understand. If we want to pause and do just a quick brush up on our protection, just a quick, like, we need to be protected. We're not asking for negative energy. We're not asking for bad things to happen to us, but I'd like to know if there's anything on this board. I want to know if this board will talk to me. Okay? And I just want some answers. And I understand if this is a part that some of you are just like, nope, don't want to do this. I understand. And know that when we come back Sunday, that we're just reaching out to loved ones. Everyone else, just make sure that we're all on the same page of protection and that we have each other's backs, okay? And so I want to do a spirit box session now, and I'm going to address the board and just want to tell the board that this, you know, when I used you before, every time I've used this board, something I cannot explain has happened. And I would like to know if there is something attached to this board, or if there is something that that would want to communicate, or something specifically open. We got to let that sit for a second. The first word was holy, Holy, then tick. Well, let me ask you this. That's Jeremy, who's now taken over experimental sessions. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you all this. If I do this, can you still hear me? Give me 1 second. Can you still hear me? Nope, that's not going to work. I didn't say I'm technically inclined. Gosh, relax. Of course, the first one. Nope. Nope, not at all. You failed. Nope. Thanks. Appreciate it. Fantastic. I was really nice during your live last night. Just saying. But you know, I don't know. We can try to do something. I don't know if you can hear it as well if I put it over there. Just actually, it could work. Maybe. Let's see here. Yeah, it was feedback. It was feedback. It's so hard to kind of remember everything. Let's see. That's all we have, Jill. That's it. That's all we have. Anything else you want to say coming through there, please? You can bring up any other words. You can move the bell. It is moving, but I think that's still from me bringing it over. Yeah, doesn't look. Please move the bell. There's enough energy here that should get you to move it quite a bit. Not my energy, but the energy of the equipment and of the house. Can you move the bell? Is there anyone attached to this board? What is your name? Like Costanza, or it sounds good, or something like that. Already, a lot more communication. Are you attached to this board? I'm going to play something for you. I'm going to play something for you. Can you tell me who said it?
How dare you?
The name Holly came through. Did you all hear that? Okay. Is the person who did this, is her name Holly?
How dare you?
Why did you leave me that voicemail message? I wasn't sure if I turned it on. Nice. Can you do that again? Okay, you are. Now, was that me or was that you? Can you do it one more time, please? Can you light that up for me, please? Don't want to be? What kind of board is this? Can you tell me the name of the board? What type of board this is? Starts with an O. I heard flat also. Like what kind of board it is? Flat. Huh. Interesting name I heard. How many spirits are attached to this board? Did I get that right or am I wrong? Okay. You all heard the same as I did. Okay. I heard two. Are your intentions good or bad? Rent. Is it okay if I put stuff on the board? A number of you heard the child's voice. Which, Polly, are we right about that? Is that your name? They don't even need me. They just keep talking. I think this is a night that I have the TV on all night. You wanting to know what I said? Full sentences. Do any of the spirits that are here, do any of you fear this board? Oh, I don't like that. Did you miss me? Did you hear that? Did you miss me? A female voice. No, I didn't. Who are you? Who are you that said, did you miss me? And that's the scarier part. Did you miss me? Like I said, new chapter, friends. Anyone hear Jason? Did you live in the board? Are you happy that I took you out of the box? There's a moving truck coming here in 2 weeks. Do you want to be on that truck? Would you like to start a new life in Connecticut? I'm back. Did you miss me? I'm back. Oh boy. Would you rather stay here with me? It totally was, Anita. That's what I was wondering about, a little AC/DC. I get the biggest stars on this show. Joining us tonight is Benjamin Franklin, best known for his role of creating a country. What did you eat? Oh, well, I ate a lot, quite frankly. Interesting. Well, I've had his son on the show before. Just saying. Is there anything you want to say to us? Nothing. You've got. What do I got? Are there any spirits here that want to cross tonight? I've just opened you all up. You want to cross? Have you been waiting? Shall we try? I'll take your lead. Yes or no? I want to say go on. Go on. For those who want to cross. Strange tonight, isn't it, folks? Anyone who wants to cross? Anyone who wants to cross? You don't have to if you don't want to, okay? We're opening up some light for you. Light with just a single line of light that you can walk and cross through. Singularity. Do you see it? Can you just walk to it?
Fire.
Did you cross? Yes or no, please? Are you bored with us? We're going to shut this session down in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to put out the offer, the request that I did the last time that we had this board out. Can you make something move for me, please? And if you do it on a different night or different day, please don't do something that's breakable. Unless it belongs to a person named Jolene. I was kidding. That's not right. That wasn't nice. I'm starting to wonder if you're taking this seriously or not, Keith. Feel free to move something. Let me know you're here. Can you do that for me? Or you can move it down in the basement where Robert lives. The bell, is it moving? So the bell's moving. Carefully go near it. That's me. That's me. That's me. Can you move it more for me, please? I swear it's going a different direction than when I first saw it starting to move. Can you really get that to swing, please? Renee, the newest word on there was from a little while ago, but you may have not heard it because I think I said it while the box was on, was rent. See, now it's slowed down though. Can you do it again, please, for me? Can you have it run a little bit more, please? Keith, I actually haven't. I've kind of given it, I mean, I do think that there's a lot of similarities to it, though I haven't specifically gone on my way to do so, and I have thought about doing it. And then Greg Koss has given me a beautiful bottle that has a pendulum in it that I thought maybe I might put out. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll put out, even though that's not how it's supposed to be put out. It should be on a wood table. Maybe I'll try that. Maybe we'll try that one of these sessions and just see if we get anything from it. There's a fair amount of energy in here, that's for sure. Bruce is like, do spirits want to pay me rent? I would not be opposed. I would absolutely not be opposed to it. Let's see. Hey, Crystal, thank you very much for joining. Yeah, I think you're right about that, Keith. Um, that's cool. There's a lot of great ideas. I do have sorts of portals that I could use. I just don't know. I'm not sure if I'm thrilled with these. This was made for me by Simon Cox in the UK. Some of you may have heard of him. I've bought a number of things from him. Let's see here. Is it moving again? No? All right. All right. Well, let's do this because I'm sure I'm probably the only one that does not have to get up for work tomorrow, and all of you do. Well, thank you so much, Crystal. I'm glad that you've shown up. Hopefully, I mean, we're coming to the end here, so maybe that's the best part of it. I don't know. First of all, we're going to close this session, and we're done for the night. And this session is closed. You're not allowed to communicate with us until we open the session again, which will be Sunday. And just know that that applies to the board as well. You're not allowed to communicate us. So a lot of us don't work. Okay, great. Look at that. We're all beach bums. But here's the question, Robin. What is work? But in reality, what is mortgage? That's the more important question, at least the one I have to face. And that's why, because I think Greg thought that I manipulate my pendulum, and I don't. I really don't. But I do. Here's the thing. I know a lot of you are all about like, oh my gosh, you're moving your hand. And there was somebody I know who I would always joke with her because she'd be like, show me yes, and then you could just see she's like this. And I don't think she really did that on purpose. But we laughed about that. But I personally feel like that any piece of paranormal equipment that I use, I like to actually be touch it, because I feel like that I have this I feel like that I'm giving it energy, and I know people are probably like, well, that's the point. Why you don't touch it? I know you don't sound that way, but still, the thing is I feel like that I need to touch it. Now, this is a beautiful pendulum, and this is one that Shar had made for Sharvinity. Can you show me yes, please? Can you show me no, please? Did I close the session correctly? Is it time to go get a snack? Even though I ate everything in sight? Thank you. So I used to do the pendulum. Then people are like, you're moving your hand. Like, for God's sake. No, I said it right. Yeah, you probably say it that way now all the time too. It just feels like chocolate is in my future. Can you light up the REM pod if I should not get chocolate? See, the REM pod wants me. The spirits want me to have chocolate. So that being said and done, as always, just if you all feel, if you feel weird or anything, reach out to me. There shouldn't be a reason. I think I saw some of the reactions on there. Some of you are thinking the energy is a little weird and stuff. I think something to keep in mind, I do think it's just different. So you got to be careful about that, from what's weird and what's different. Snickers sounds amazing, my God. And I just want that to be clear. That being said, if you feel weird from what has happened tonight, reach out to me. We'll do what we can. Okay. Well, I explained the board more so than I have over the past hour and a half. Did you just show up, Catherine? Basically, real fast, it's a new board. I just did kind of a change tonight. Change. Some of you Doctor Who fans, change, my dear, but not a moment too soon. How many of you know what I'm talking about, the Doctor Who fans? Mary, so am I. My God. Now, okay, and I know you all, I don't even know why some of you are still watching, because you have to be bored out of your mind. I had a Twix the other day, and it was really like an old Twix. And they're both the left-sided ones, so that sucks too. But it's just I mean, it was like been in the store for like 100 years. So what are you cooking? You just got home. I don't understand. Yep. Hour one of I love turtles. I love going out and taking their shell and just ripping it off and seeing what's inside. Oh, the chocolate ones. Yep, those are good too. So yeah, that's well, I'm just waiting for oh, I'm still cooking. Oh wow. Got it. After regeneration. Yep. Nope, I'm with you. Okay, thank you. So that's funny. It's New Who. That's New Who. I'm not as good with New Who as I am with, yep, little Matt Smith. Next time I see you, I'll tell you how I met Matt Smith. I had happy hour with him, actually. Let's see. And Matt Smith was my favorite. Well, Eccleston, too. Matt Smith and Eccleston. So lots of changes going on that show, too. Lots of stuff happening. Yeah. See, I gotta stop eating, because this is now getting large. This is like going outside the area where the beard is. So you wouldn't understand. So yeah, I don't know what else to say other than let's just leave it at that. Oh, and I missed it. Damn it. Whenever, and I always keep my eye open for it too. Whenever we hit this time, I always like to put it up so we can have a moment of reflection, but I screwed up. So we're talking about Doctor Who, I guess. So, oh goodness. Yep, I lost my appetite. Thank you for that. Well, I think you're Doctor Strange, if you want the honest truth, Jeremy. Jesus. See, we're at the point of the show. You put up a comment, I'll probably just go after you now. I guess it's just my medication's wearing off or something. So, do you ever watch my videos I make on Doctor Who? Probably not. They're a little bit too. They're a little bit too deep in the weeds for Doctor Who. So, with that being said, once again, Friday, we're going to do Living Paranormal. Look out for where we're going to do it. It's going to be awesome. Keith and Christy are going to be investigating the Squirrel Cage Theater. I will be here, maybe even with the purple light back. We'll see. But we will definitely have a great night of investigating. Did any of you watch the Bell Mansion last night that Keith and Christy did? That place was off the hook. It was just pretty much amazing. They did an amazing job out there, as always. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything else, but I mean, that place, I mean, just from what I could see from the vantage point that you all saw, that looked pretty incredible. So, I'm hoping to get out there one day. where's the ban button? I'm just kidding. But it was really cool. It was really fun to see it. It was really fun to see that, and watching two good investigators. You know, that's the thing I love about watching this stuff is when you have people who are in tandem with each other, that they're on the same vibe. And when you have that, the investigations are just they're flawless. They are just so much fun to watch. So um, that's going to be on Friday tomorrow night. Is that at 7 tomorrow night, Christy? Drunken Oracle. And that is going to be, you know, it's been moved a couple times, but they've been working their butts off, traveling around the country. So they moved it a little bit. It's at 7 p.m. tomorrow. Go to the Drunken Oracle page and watch it. It's on Facebook. And if you're not there, please go to find Drunken Oracle, like that page, and watch it. This is a great way to have some fun, have some drinks with these two people who are drinking, have a good time, and just, you know, they say that Keith, I know, but Christy's like, well, I'll read the cards, but, you know, I don't do that very well. You know, take the words and come up with your own meaning for it. It's always good. Well, you gotta tune in and see, because that's the fun part about it. But you can join in from afar and drink as well, because that's what it's all about is people just forgetting about the BS that's happening in this world and just enjoy having having some fun, drinks, some laughs, maybe some vulgarity. Who's not opposed to vulgarity? And just be able to have a nice night. And by the time that you're done, by the time Drunken Oracle's finished, you're like, what's this? It's a smile. So please definitely check it out and ask a question. I mean, it fills up quick, so start asking. You know, the get your question in earlier. When I was on, I don't think anyone like jumped off bridges or anything because of what I gave them. But it's it was fun. It was a lot of fun to be a part of. And then Sunday, GhostBox Radio. I don't have a guest yet. I have a couple people, or I might just do it myself. I might bring a puppet on, and I might just talk to a puppet for an hour. So just, you know, who knows what will happen? Maybe a Muppet will show up or something. We'll see. And then GhostBox Live Sunday night. So with that, everyone, once again, I'm gonna just shamelessly say, don't forget, I have a Patreon. If you are interested, they start as low as $3 a month, and what you get out of it is this, I guess. But it helps me. And also, if you've thought that I did well and you want to give me a love donation of any kind, then please. And then definitely take part. No, that's actually doing quite well. Thank you for asking. And those are in the description of my videos. I'm curious though. I'm curious, Jeremy. We're gonna do a Drunken Oracle here at my house last week with the driver. My question to you though, Jeremy, I thought you didn't drink. So how do you do a Drunken Oracle if you don't drink? Only fans want to know. And I'm just curious. I'm curious how that works. So, because I thought kind of the purpose is having a little boozy booze, which I don't have any around at the moment. I'm bummed about that. So, you know, I'm just curious. You know, whatever. I don't drink, but we're gonna drink enough for. Oh well. I don't know if that's the point. How come there's no $10 tier? If you want a $10 tier, I can make you a $10 tier, Greg. That is not a problem. I could figure something out. I could actually take down the 20. I think it's 15 or 20, whatever. I could just take it to a 10 if you're interested. That means fine folks like Brad would be saving money every month too. So just thank you all very much. What's Drunken Oracle exactly? Oh my goodness. Drunken Oracle basically is and Christy, I'm sure I'll butcher it, but Drunken Oracle was created during the pandemic by Christy and Keith as a way to get people off the mind of all the BS that was happening in the world. And it was just a way for people to be able to smile a little bit. And what Drunken Oracle really is two people who are drinking, having a good time, and they're putting out like tarot cards, other things. And the purpose of it is be careful if you want to take it seriously, because these people have been drinking and they will say so too. There's a disclaimer. Don't take it seriously. Don't restructure your life after hearing these cards being read. But the thing is it's fun. It's funny. If it resonates with you, then it's all the better. But they have different types of tarot cards, different kind of oracle cards, and they'll just switch. They just have a good laugh. They have fun. We all have a good laugh. We all have fun. And this is it. We make people smile and laugh. And as long as you don't walk in there being like, oh, I don't know if this is right or anything, you just go in there, have fun, just let your hair down. Keith always has his hair down. Then you're going to have a great time. And I do mean that. So definitely check it out. Go to Drunken Oracle on Facebook and like their page, and you'll be able to see everything that they're doing. And it is fun. They do it about once a month, I think, something like that. And it's really cool. I was on there in May, I think I was. And that was, of course, the most popular one to date. So, I mean, that's the one that it broke the internet that day. So that was fun. It's never been as good since. I mean, that's just a fact. I mean, what can you say? I mean, they can't all be wonderful, right? So got that. So we got that out of the way. So let's time for everyone to go. Everyone go home. I don't know why you're all still watching. Just like your radio shows, most popular shows, the Gettysburg episode. So the next one, Amanda, is tomorrow at 7 p.m. and that will be that'll be a lot of fun. So go to Drunken Oracle on Facebook, like their page. They're going to do it live tomorrow, starting at 7. If you want a question read, you're going to have to get there quickly to put it in, because they only do so many. And then once it's done, it's done. But stick around, because they're very, very good, fun responses. Mr. York, aka Dr. Strange, says they were also going to try something to have Charlie and Lucy on the show when they were going to be here. Yeah. Paragraph through. Ooh. The last word that just came through the obelisk was bar, B-A-R. So there is go. All right. Yes, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, Brad. All right. Anyway, let's go. Go home. Thank you all very much. Thank you for taking this journey with me tonight. This was great. You're all great. I hope that you all got something out of it as well, because I know that some of you wanted to. So let's do this. I will see you all hopefully on Drunken Oracle tomorrow, certainly Friday. Take care, everyone. Good night.